Hi there, it's Luna. And I want to ask you something. Have you ever stopped to really look around and think, what do I already have right now that I'm thankful for? I know, life moves fast. We're always trying to improve, to get better, to reach that next goal. But sometimes in all the noise, we forget how powerful it is to just pause and appreciate what's already ours. In today's episode, we're going to explore that exact idea, not in a cheesy, unrealistic way, but in a quiet, honest way. Together, we'll talk about the mindset of gratitude, why it matters, how it changes the way you learn, live, and see yourself. And by the end of this episode, I hope you'll walk away feeling lighter, more present, and more grounded in the life you're already living. So, let's begin. What does it really mean to be thankful? You hear it all the time. Be thankful. But what does that actually mean? Is it just saying thanks more often? Writing a list of things you like? Maybe. But it's also much deeper than that. Being thankful or practicing gratitude is really about noticing. Noticing what's good in your life, even the small things. It's a mental shift. Instead of focusing only on what's missing or what's going wrong, you gently turn your attention toward what's already here, what's already working. It's not about pretending everything is perfect. It's about seeing the beauty in what's real. Even if your life isn't where you want it to be, gratitude reminds you, not everything is broken. Why do we forget to be thankful? That's a fair question, right? If gratitude feels so good, why do we forget it so easily? I think part of it is how the world around us works. We're constantly being shown what we don't have, on social media, in ads, even in conversations with others. There's this quiet pressure to always do more, buy more, become more, and it makes us feel like we're always behind. Gratitude, on the other hand, asks us to slow down, to stop chasing for just a moment and say, hey, this part of my life, it's actually enough. But that kind of pause takes practice. It takes courage. And that's what we're doing here today, practicing it together. Can gratitude really change your life? You might be wondering, does this really make a difference? And honestly, yes. Gratitude has a quiet but powerful way of changing how you see your day, your problems, even your future. Think about it. When you wake up in the morning and your first thought is, ugh, I didn't sleep enough, or I'm so behind, that energy stays with you. But if you wake up and notice even one small thing, like, I'm glad I have a safe place to wake up in, or I'm lucky to have someone who cares about me, the whole day feels different. It doesn't fix every problem, but it helps you face life with more strength, more clarity, and more peace. What if I don't feel thankful right now? That's okay. In fact, it's normal. There are days when gratitude feels out of reach, when you're tired, stressed, or dealing with things that just feel too heavy. You don't have to force it. Being thankful isn't about ignoring pain or pretending to be happy. It's about allowing both. You can say, this is hard, and also I'm thankful for this one good thing. You can hold sadness and gratitude in the same hand. That's the kind of emotional strength that helps us grow. So if you're not feeling thankful today, just be gentle with yourself. Start small. Even noticing one breath. That's enough. Why does the human brain focus on problems? Here's something interesting. Our brains are actually wired to notice danger. It's part of how we survived as humans. We had to watch out for what might go wrong. That's why it's so easy to focus on problems, stress, or negative thoughts. But gratitude is like training your brain to notice something else. It's not natural at first. You have to guide your attention, like gently turning your head toward the light. And with practice, it becomes easier. Your brain starts to balance itself. It stops scanning only for what's missing and starts noticing what's already beautiful. What does gratitude look like in everyday life? Gratitude doesn't have to be dramatic. It can look like smiling at someone and actually meaning it. It can be that little moment when you sip your coffee and think, "This tastes good." Or when you hear your favorite song on the radio and it makes you feel alive. Even saying thank you, not out of habit, but with real feeling, that's gratitude. It lives in the ordinary, in the quiet, in the pauses. And when you start to notice those moments, life feels richer. You stop waiting for something big to make you happy, and you find joy in the small things that are already here. Can gratitude help you learn better? Absolutely. When you're learning something new, like English, it's easy to get frustrated. Why can't I speak faster? Why don't I sound like a native speaker yet? But when you bring gratitude into your learning, everything shifts. You stop comparing. You stop rushing. You start appreciating how far you've come. Maybe you remember a time when you didn't understand a single word. And now, look at you, listening to a podcast in English. That's not nothing. Gratitude helps you learn with more joy and less pressure. How does gratitude improve relationships? Gratitude makes people feel seen. When you thank someone, really thank them, you're telling them, "I notice you. You matter." Whether it's a friend, a partner, a teacher, or even a stranger, that kind of recognition creates connection. And when you're on the receiving end of it, you feel valued. You feel like you belong. Gratitude isn't just about personal peace, it's about building kinder, deeper relationships. It's the foundation of trust, of love, of community. What if I'm afraid I'll lose what I'm thankful for? That's a real fear, isn't it? Sometimes when we care about something deeply, we're afraid of losing it. So instead of feeling thankful, we protect ourselves by staying distant, just in case. But here's the truth. Being thankful doesn't make you weaker. It makes you present. You're not ignoring the risk. You're choosing to love what's here while it's here. And yes, loss is part of life. But gratitude allows you to fully experience the good before it's gone. That's not foolish. That's brave. How can I start practicing gratitude today? You don't need a fancy journal or a big routine. You just need a quiet moment. Maybe right now, after this podcast, just take a deep breath and ask yourself, what's one thing I'm thankful for? Maybe it's your health, your pet, a recent conversation, a small victory, or even just being alive. Let that feeling settle in. No need to rush. You can do this daily, weekly, whenever you remember. It's your practice, and it can be as soft or as structured as you like. What's something you are thankful for, Luna? Good question. For me, I'm deeply thankful for this podcast. For you. For the chance to speak with learners around the world. Sometimes I sit back and think, wow, someone across the world is listening right now, learning, growing, practicing, just because I hit record. That blows my mind. I'm thankful for your time, your trust, your presence here. This isn't just content, it's connection. And I don't take that for granted. What happens when you build a habit of gratitude? Something soft and powerful happens. Over time, gratitude becomes your default. You start seeing beauty where you didn't before. You start letting go of perfection. You begin to appreciate people more. You become more resilient, more able to handle change, difficulty, uncertainty. Gratitude doesn't erase problems, but it strengthens you for them. It fills your emotional tank so you're not running on empty. What if other people don't understand my gratitude? That's okay. Not everyone is on the same path. Some people might not get it. They might see your thankfulness as weakness or naivety. But that's not your job to fix. Your only job is to stay true to the values that help you grow. Gratitude is your practice, not a performance. You're not doing it to impress others. You're doing it to live more fully, more clearly, more kindly. And the more you stay rooted in that, the less outside opinions matter. So, why should you be thankful for what you have? Because this is your life. Right here, right now. Not the version you're hoping for someday, but this one. This breath. This body. This journey. Being thankful doesn't mean you stop dreaming. It means you respect where you've been. You notice where you are. And you carry those dreams with more peace, more presence, and more purpose. So, as we end today's episode, I hope you leave with one quiet question echoing in your heart. What do I already have that I'm grateful for? Let that question guide you today. Let it lead you home.